Ladies and gentlemen, we live in a world that promises much, but rewards only the bold. Everyone wants success, yet so few are willing to endure what it takes to achieve it. Success isn't a mystery, nor is it luck. It's a code, a formula, a relentless way of living that separates the winners from the rest. This is the hustle code. Those who master it unlock a life others can only dream of. The first and most vital principle is this: ambition isn't a luxury. It's a necessity. Too many people settle for mediocrity because they fear failure or discomfort. Let me be clear, complacency is the enemy of greatness. If your goals don't make you uncomfortable, if they don't scare you a little, they're not big enough. Each day, you must wake up with the kind of fire in your gut that says, I will not stop, I will not slow down, will not accept anything less than everything I deserve. This mindset is not optional, it's the foundation of every victory. Ambition alone is useless without execution. Execution requires discipline, and here's the truth: discipline beats motivation every time. Motivation is like a spark. It's fleeting and unreliable. Discipline, however, is the engine that keeps you moving forward even on the days you don't feel like it. Success doesn't care about your feelings, it only cares about your actions. The person who works consistently, regardless of how they feel, will always outlast the one who only works when it's convenient. Life is a series of interactions, and every interaction is an opportunity to create value. The successful don't waste time, they build connections, learn from every conversation, and seek ways to elevate their position. If you're not learning, earning, or growing, you're stagnating. The people you surround yourself with will either propel you forward or hold you back. So choose wisely. Build a circle of high-value individuals who challenge you to level up, who inspire you to reach higher, and who refuse to let you settle for less. Adversity is inevitable. The question isn't whether you'll face challenges, it's how you'll respond when they come. This is the secret: adversity is not your enemy, it's your greatest ally. The most successful people in the world don't run from hardship, they lean into it. Every setback, every failure, every obstacle is a chance to learn, adapt, grow stronger. Your resilience in the face of adversity is what will separate you from the crowd. Now let's talk about money. Because if you're not financially independent, you're not truly free. Money isn't just about luxury. It's about options, control, and power. Stop trading your time for money, because time is your most precious asset. The goal isn't just to work hard, it's to work smart. Build assets. Create multiple income streams. Make your money work harder than you do. Financial literacy is not a skill, it's a survival tool. Success isn't just about what you do. It's about how you present yourself. Confidence and perception are your greatest weapons in this world. Walk into every room as if you own it. Speak with authority. Carry yourself with presence. People judge you based on how you carry yourself long before they know your story. If you don't command respect, you won't get it. Act like a winner, and the world will treat you like one. Finally, understand this: no one is coming to save you. Stop waiting for opportunities. They're not going to fall into your lap. You have to create them. The life you want, the dreams you chase, the success you envision, they're out there, but only if you're bold enough to take them. This isn't about luck. This isn't about chance. It's about hustle. So, are you ready to embrace the hustle code? Are you ready to stop making excuses, to stop waiting, and to start building the life you deserve? The grind is hard. The glory is waiting. It's time to claim what's yours. We live in a time where everyone craves success, yet few have the fortitude to embrace the grind that leads to it. The truth is simple: success isn't about luck, talent, or the perfect moment. It's about mastering the hustle code, a relentless, uncompromising way of life that ensures you rise above mediocrity and seize everything you've ever wanted. The foundation of this code lies in ambition. Ambition is not a luxury for the chosen few. It's a necessity for anyone who dreams of more. Too many people let fear of failure or discomfort hold them back. But let me tell you something: the fear of mediocrity should terrify you far more than the fear of failure. If your goals don't make you a little uneasy, if they don't force you to question your comfort zone, they're simply not big enough. Your ambition must burn so brightly that it illuminates every corner of your life, guiding every decision you make and every action you take. Yet ambition alone is not enough. It's the spark, but discipline is the fuel that keeps the fire burning. And here's the hard truth: discipline will always outlast motivation. Motivation is fickle. It comes and goes, dictated by your mood, the weather, or the circumstances around you. Discipline, however, is unwavering. It doesn't care if you're tired, unmotivated, or distracted. Discipline is what gets you out of bed when the alarm clock rings. Discipline is what pushes you to work on your craft when everyone else is resting. Discipline is what ensures that your actions align with your ambitions every single day. Success doesn't reward intention, it rewards execution. Execution is built on the bedrock of discipline. Every moment in life presents an opportunity, but most people fail to see it. Every interaction, every conversation, every connection you make can either push you forward or hold you back. High achievers understand this. They don't waste time on trivial matters. They focus on extracting and creating value in everything they do. If you're not learning, earning, or growing from a situation, you're wasting precious time. This extends to the people you surround yourself with. Your circle defines your trajectory. Surround yourself with winners, people who challenge you, inspire you, and hold you to a higher standard. Life is too short to waste on those who drag you down. Adversity will come, and when it does, it won't ask for your permission. But here's the thing, adversity is not a barrier, it's an opportunity. Those who thrive in life don't shy away from challenges, they embrace them. Every failure, every setback, every moment of struggle is a chance to learn, grow, and fortify yourself. Adversity doesn't break the strong, it builds them. The pain of today becomes the strength of tomorrow. And let's be clear, success isn't just about working hard, it's about working smart. Financial independence is not a luxury. It's essential. If you're still trading your time for money, you're limiting yourself. Time is your most precious asset, and it should be invested, not spent. Build assets. Diversify your income streams. Make your money work harder than you do. Understand that financial literacy isn't just a skill, it's a weapon in the battle for freedom. Without financial independence, you're playing life on someone else's terms. Perception is power. Confidence is currency. In every room you enter, in every interaction you have, the way you carry yourself dictates the way the world treats you. Walk with purpose. Speak with conviction. Project strength, even when you don't feel it. The world doesn't reward the timid, it rewards the bold. You must act like a winner long before you achieve victory, because confidence is contagious. Perception shapes reality. Finally, let me leave you with this: no one is coming to save you. Stop waiting for the perfect opportunity or the right time. Stop waiting for someone to hand you the life you want. The only person who can create the life you dream of is you. This isn't about luck, fate, or chance. It's about hustle. Relentless, unapologetic hustle. So I ask you, are you ready to commit to the hustle code? Are you ready to do what others won't so you can live the life others can't? The grind is hard, but the glory is worth it. Now go out there and claim what's yours. We live in a world where opportunities surround us at every turn, yet so many people fail to see them. Why? Because they don't understand the importance of leveraging value in every interaction. They miss the fact that every conversation, every handshake, every connection is a potential gateway to something greater. The successful know that nothing in life happens by chance. It's about intentionality, about seeing and creating opportunities where others see none. Let me be clear, life is a game of value. If you're not offering value to those around you, and more importantly, if you're not extracting value from every interaction, then you're playing the game wrong. This doesn't mean you need to approach every conversation with a transactional mindset, but it does mean you need to be strategic. Every interaction should leave you better than you were before, whether it's through knowledge gained, a connection made, or an opportunity uncovered. Think about the people in your life. Are they adding to your growth, or are they simply occupying space? Winners surround themselves with people who elevate them, people who challenge their thinking, push them out of their comfort zones, and inspire them to be better. You've heard the saying, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. It's not just a catchy phrase, it's the truth. If you spend your time with people who complain, who settle, who accept mediocrity, then that's exactly where you'll find yourself. If you choose to align yourself with winners, people who dream big, work hard, and refuse to settle, then their energy, their drive, and their ambition will elevate you. Let's talk about what it means to truly offer value. Too many people think that networking is about asking for favors or trying to get something from someone. That's not how it works. Real value comes from understanding what the other person needs and finding a way to help them achieve it. When you approach interactions with the mindset of how can I serve this person? How can I make their life easier, their goals more attainable? You become indispensable. You become the person people want to have around, the person they trust, the person they think of when opportunities arise. But offering value is only one side of the equation. You must also be prepared to extract value. This doesn't mean taking advantage of others. It means being mindful of what you can gain from every situation. Is there knowledge to be learned, a skill to be acquired, a connection to be made? Value comes in many forms, and you need to be vigilant in identifying and seizing it. Successful people don't let opportunities slip by unnoticed. They grab them with both hands and turn them into something tangible. Life is too short to waste on meaningless interactions and surface-level connections. Every conversation should be purposeful. Every handshake should be intentional. You don't have time to waste with people who don't add to your growth or situations that don't contribute to your success. Time is your most valuable asset. The way you spend it determines the trajectory of your life. So ask yourself, are you leveraging value in every interaction? Are you surrounding yourself with people who push you to be better? Are you creating opportunities, offering value, and extracting it in return? If not, it's time to change your approach, because in the game of life, value is king, and those who master it are the ones who rise to the top. The path to success is rarely a solitary journey. No matter how talented, disciplined, or hardworking you are, there is a limit to what you can achieve alone. This is why understanding the art of networking with power is crucial. Your ability to connect, collaborate, and align yourself with individuals of influence will determine how far you can go. Networking isn't just about meeting people, it's about creating meaningful, mutually beneficial relationships with those who can elevate your game and inspire you to achieve more. Every interaction you have is an opportunity to build a bridge. But here's the truth, not all connections are created equal. To truly master the art of networking, you must be intentional about the company you keep. The people you surround yourself with will either push you forward or pull you back. Winners associate with winners. They understand the value of being in a room where they are challenged, inspired, and supported. If you're the smartest person in your circle is too small. Networking with power means seeking out individuals who are ahead of you in the game. These are the people who have already achieved what you're striving for, who think on a level you aspire to reach, and who operate in spaces you dream of entering. But here's the key. Networking is not about what you can take, it's about what you can give. Too many people approach relationships with a what's in it for me mentality, and they fail before they even start. True networking begins with understanding the other person's needs and offering value. Whether it's solving a problem, providing a resource, or offering a fresh perspective, your goal should always be to make the other person's life easier or their goals more attainable. However, offering value is only one side of the coin. You also need to know how to extract value. This doesn't mean being manipulative or selfish. It means recognizing and seizing opportunities that come your way. Maybe it's a piece of advice, an introduction to someone influential, or a partnership that benefits both parties. Powerful networking is about creating a dynamic exchange where both sides leave the interaction better than they were before. To truly excel in this art, you must also master the intangible elements of connection. Confidence, charisma, and authenticity are your greatest tools. People are drawn to those who exude self-assurance, who speak with purpose, and who carry themselves with a sense of direction. When you enter a room, your energy should command attention. This doesn't mean being loud or overbearing, it means being memorable. The most powerful networkers are those who leave a lasting impression simply by being unapologetically themselves. Another critical aspect of networking with power is understanding the value of reciprocity. Relationships are a two-way street, and the most successful ones are built on a foundation of mutual respect and support. When someone does something for you, always find a way to give back. Whether it's a small gesture of gratitude or a significant opportunity you bring to the table, always ensure the relationship remains balanced. Lastly, networking with power requires patience. Relationships take time to build, and trust isn't earned overnight. Be consistent in your efforts, follow up on conversations, and stay genuine in your intentions. People can sense authenticity, and those who are truly powerful value sincerity over flattery. So ask yourself, who are you surrounding yourself with? Are the people in your circle elevating you or holding you back? Are you approaching every interaction with the intent to create value, or are you letting opportunities slip by unnoticed? The art of networking with power isn't just a skill, it's a way of life. When mastered, it opens doors to opportunities you never imagined possible. And once those doors are open, it's up to you to walk through them and claim the life you deserve. Let's face it, every one of us has weaknesses. We all have flaws, vulnerabilities, and areas where we fall short. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't lies in how they deal with these weaknesses. Weakness is not a death sentence. It's a starting point. It's a mirror reflecting the areas in your life that demand attention, growth, and transformation. The truth is, the strongest people you see today were once weak. The most capable individuals you admire were once inadequate. The key is that they didn't run from their weaknesses. They leaned into them, confronted them, and turned them into strengths. Weakness is an opportunity in disguise. It's a call to action, a challenge demanding that you step up and rise above. But most people shy away from it. They hide their weaknesses, make excuses, or avoid situations that expose them. That's the easy path. And let me tell you, the easy path leads nowhere. If you want to grow, you must confront your weaknesses head on. You must be brutally honest with yourself about where you fall short. This level of self-awareness is not comfortable, but it's necessary. Growth starts with acknowledging the gap between where you are and where you want to be. Transforming weakness into strength begins with a mindset shift. Stop seeing your shortcomings as permanent. Stop labeling yourself with limitations like, "I'm not good at this," or "I'll never be able to do that." Those statements are lies you tell yourself to stay in your comfort zone. The truth is, every skill can be learned, every challenge can be overcome, and every weakness can be transformed. The only question is whether you're willing to put in the work. The process is simple, but it's not easy. You identify your weaknesses, you break them down into manageable parts, and you attack them relentlessly. Let's say you're not confident in public speaking. Instead of avoiding it, you take every opportunity to stand in front of an audience. At first, it's uncomfortable. You might stumble, forget your words, or feel embarrassed. But with every attempt, you get better. Over time, what once felt like an insurmountable weakness becomes second nature. This is how transformation happens, through consistent, deliberate effort. Another crucial aspect of turning weakness into strength is reframing how you perceive challenges. Weakness is not a flaw, it's a blank canvas. It's the raw material you've been given to work with. When you approach it with the right mindset, it becomes a source of power. The process of overcoming your weaknesses builds resilience, discipline, and confidence. It's not just about fixing a flaw, it's about becoming stronger in every aspect of your life. Some people see their weaknesses as a burden. I see them as a gift. Why? Because they force you to grow in ways you never would have otherwise. If everything came easily, you'd never learn the value of hard work. If you were naturally good at everything, you'd never develop the grit required to push through adversity. Weaknesses teach you humility, determination, and the value of persistence. They shape you into someone who refuses to back down in the face of difficulty. Remember, your weaknesses don't define you, your response to them does. The people who achieve greatness are not the ones born with every advantage. They're the ones who take what they have, no matter how little, and turn it into something extraordinary. They're the ones who refuse to let their limitations hold them back. Instead, they see those limitations as stepping stones, challenges to overcome on the path to greatness. So the next time you encounter a weakness, don't run from it. Embrace it. Study it. Break it down and attack it piece by piece. Use it as fuel to drive your growth. Because when you transform a weakness into a strength, you don't just improve in that area, you elevate every part of your life. You prove to yourself that you are capable of anything, that there are no limits to what you can achieve if you're willing to put in the work. Let's talk about financial independence, the ultimate freedom that so many people dream of but so few truly achieve. Financial independence isn't just about having money. It's about what money represents. It's about control over your time, your choices, and your life. Without financial independence, you are bound by the constraints of someone else's rules, schedule, and priorities. But when you achieve it, you unlock a life where you make the decisions, where you decide how you spend your days, where you invest your energy, and what legacy you leave behind. Achieving financial independence starts with a mindset shift. Too many people see money as something to be spent as soon as it's earned. They focus on immediate gratification, new clothes, gadgets, vacations, without understanding that every dollar they waste is a missed opportunity for growth. Money, treated right, is a tool. It's not just something to buy things with. It's something that can work for you, multiply itself, create more opportunities than you ever imagined. The first step to financial independence is learning to respect money, not as a source of temporary pleasure, but as a means to long-term freedom. Once you adopt this mindset, the next step is mastering financial literacy. This is where most people fail. Schools don't teach it, Society doesn't prioritize it, and as a result, people are left to figure it out on their own. But financial literacy isn't optional. It's essential. You need to understand how money works, how to make it, how to save it, and most importantly, how to grow it. This means understanding the basics of investing, budgeting, managing debt. It means knowing how to analyze opportunities and make smart decisions. A crucial part of financial independence is breaking free from the idea of trading your time for money. Time is the most valuable resource you have. It's finite and irreplaceable. If you're working a job where you're paid by the hour or by the project, you're inherently limited in how much you can earn. Financial independence requires that you find ways to make your money work for you, even when you're not actively working. This is where passive income comes into play. Whether it's through investments, rental properties, online businesses, or dividends, the goal is to create income streams that continue to flow regardless of your daily efforts. But creating passive income isn't about luck, it's about strategy and action. It starts with saving aggressively, not for the sake of saving, but so you have capital to invest. Every dollar you save is a soldier in your financial army, ready to go to battle for you and bring back reinforcements. Once you have enough capital, you deploy it into investments that align with your goals and risk tolerance. It's not about hitting home runs with risky bets. It's about consistent, steady growth over time. Another key to financial independence is diversification. Too many people rely on a single income stream, which leaves them vulnerable if that stream dries up. Diversification means spreading your wealth across multiple areas, stocks, real estate, businesses, and more, so that if one area falters, the others can sustain you. It's about creating a financial ecosystem that is resilient, adaptable, and constantly growing. The journey to financial independence also requires discipline. There will be temptations along the way, opportunities to splurge, to take shortcuts, to settle for less. But every time you choose discipline over distraction, you move closer to your goal. It's about making sacrifices today for the freedom you'll have tomorrow. It's about saying no to what's easy so you can say yes to what's meaningful. Finally, financial independence is about taking ownership. No one is coming to save you. The government won't do it, your job won't do it, and your family won't do it. It's up to you to take control of your financial future. This means being proactive, taking risks, and constantly learning. It means understanding that failure is part of the process, but every failure is a lesson that brings you closer to success. Financial independence is not a destination, it's a lifestyle. It's about making choices every day that align with your long-term goals. It's about building a life where you're in control, where you're not at the mercy of circumstances, and where you have the freedom to live on your own terms. Perception is everything. In this world, the way you are seen determines the way you are treated, and the way you are treated determines the opportunities that come your way. Confidence is the foundation of that perception. It's not just about believing in yourself, it's about making others believe in you. It's about commanding attention when you walk into a room, speaking with conviction when you share your ideas, and projecting strength even when you feel uncertain. Confidence is not optional, it's the currency of influence, and it's non-negotiable if you want to win in life. The truth is, most people are not born confident. Confidence is a skill, and like any skill, it can be learned, practiced, and mastered. It starts with self-awareness. You need to know who you are, what you stand for, what you bring to the table. People are drawn to those who are comfortable in their own skin, those who radiate authenticity and unapologetically own their individuality. To be confident, you must first accept yourself fully, flaws and all. This doesn't mean settling for mediocrity. It means recognizing your potential and committing to becoming the best version of yourself. Perception is shaped not only by what you say, but by how you carry yourself. Your posture, your tone of voice, your eye contact, all of these nonverbal cues speak louder than words. Stand tall, shoulders back, head held high. Speak clearly and deliberately, with purpose and intention. Look people in the eye when you address them. These simple adjustments in your demeanor can completely change how others perceive you. They send a message. I know who I am, and I know what I'm about. But confidence goes beyond physical presence. It's about your mindset. You must learn to silence the doubts and insecurities that try to creep in. Confidence is not the absence of fear. It's the decision to act despite fear. Every time you take a step forward in the face of uncertainty, every time you choose courage over hesitation, you build confidence. It's a muscle, and like any muscle, grows stronger with use. One of the most powerful ways to exude confidence is to prepare relentlessly. Confidence isn't just about appearance, it's about competence. You know your stuff when you've done the work, and when you've prepared for every possible scenario, you naturally exude confidence. You can walk into any situation with the assurance that you are ready, that you have what it takes to succeed. Preparation breeds confidence. Confidence breeds opportunities. Perception is also influenced by the energy you bring into a space. Confidence is contagious. When you carry yourself with certainty, others feel it. They gravitate toward you, trust you, and are willing to follow your lead. This is why confident individuals often rise to positions of power and influence. People are drawn to those who seem to know where they're going and how to get there. If you act like a leader, people will treat you like one. The power of perception is not just about how others see you. It's also about how you see yourself. You must train your mind to see yourself as capable, deserving, stoppable. Visualization is a powerful tool for building confidence. Close your eyes and picture yourself succeeding in whatever you're pursuing. Imagine yourself walking into that room, delivering that speech, acing that interview, or closing that deal. When you consistently visualize success, you program your mind to believe in it, and that belief manifests in your actions and demeanor. However, confidence must be genuine. Fake confidence, bravado, arrogance. Overcompensation will crumble under pressure. True confidence comes from within. It's quiet but firm, humble but unshackable. It's knowing that you don't have to be the loudest person in the room to make an impact. You don't have to prove anything to anyone. True confidence is rooted in self-belief, and it doesn't depend on external validation. Let me leave you with this: the world will treat you the way you present yourself. If you carry yourself like a winner, the world will start to see you as one. If you project confidence, the world will believe in you. Perception shapes reality. Confidence is the key to shaping that perception. So walk tall, speak boldly, and live unapologetically. The world is watching, and it's time to show them exactly who you are. Adversity is a fact of life. It's inevitable, unavoidable, and inescapable. Yet, it's the one thing most people try desperately to avoid. They see challenges as roadblocks, failures as defeats, and hardships as signs that they're not good enough. The truth is, adversity isn't your enemy, it's your greatest ally. It's not something to run from, it's something to embrace, to lean into, to use as fuel. Because within every struggle lies the seed of strength. Within every failure lies the lesson of success, and within every hardship lies the opportunity for growth. The most successful people in the world didn't reach the top by skating through life on easy mode. They faced obstacles, setbacks, and moments where everything seemed impossible. But instead of crumbling under the weight of adversity, they used it to rise. Adversity isn't what breaks you, it's what builds you. It's the fire that forges you into someone stronger, tougher, and more capable than you were before. The question isn't whether you'll face adversity. The question is how you'll respond when you do. Adversity is a mirror reflecting who you really are. It strips away the comfort, the excuses, and the superficial. It exposes your weaknesses, your fears, and your doubts, but it also reveals your potential, your resilience, your power. When you face adversity head on, you discover parts of yourself you didn't even know existed. You find a depth of strength, a reservoir of determination, a clarity of purpose that only hardship can uncover. The key to embracing adversity is shifting your mindset. Stop seeing challenges as something to dread and start seeing them as opportunities. Every time you encounter resistance, you're being handed a chance to grow. Every setback is an invitation to get better, smarter, and stronger. Failure isn't the opposite of success, it's a part of it. Each failure teaches you something valuable, something you couldn't have learned any other way. The only real failure is giving up. As long as you keep moving forward, you're winning. Adversity also teaches you grit. Grit is the unshakable resolve to keep going, no matter how hard things get. It's the willingness to show up day after day, to fight through the discomfort, to refuse to quit. Grit isn't something you're born with, it's something you develop through adversity. It's the ability to endure when others would give up, to keep pushing when the odds are against you, and to stand tall when life tries to knock you down. But embracing adversity doesn't mean you face it alone. Surround yourself with people who lift you up, who inspire you, and who remind you of your strength when you forget. Find mentors who have been through the fire and come out stronger on the other side. Lean on your support system, but never use them as a crutch. Adversity is your journey to face, your battle to fight, and your victory to claim. Adversity is also a master teacher. It teaches you patience when results take time, humility when you fall short, and resilience when the road gets tough. It shows you that pain is temporary, but the lessons you learn from it are permanent. It reminds you that nothing worth having comes easy and that the struggle is part of the process. When you embrace adversity, you stop fearing it. You stop seeing it as something that holds you back and start seeing it as something that propels you forward. Remember, adversity is a universal experience. Everyone faces it in one form or another, but not everyone responds to it the same way. Some people let it defeat them, while others let it define them. The choice is yours. Will you let adversity be the reason you stop, or will you let it be the reason you succeed? So the next time you're faced with a challenge, don't shrink away from it. Step into it, own it, use it, let it shape you, strengthen you, and fuel you. Because adversity isn't just a test of your character, it's the making of it. In the end, life is not defined by the ease of the journey, but by how we navigate its challenges, embrace its lessons, and transform ourselves along the way. Adversity is not an obstacle. It is the proving ground where grit, resilience, and character are forged. It is the fire that shapes us, the mirror that reveals us, the teacher that prepares us for greatness. When you confront your fears, silence your doubts, and rise above your setbacks, you discover that the greatest strength has always been within you. Challenges may test you, but they also refine you. Failures may humble you, but they also guide you. Every step forward, no matter how difficult, is a testament to your determination, your courage, and your unyielding spirit. So stand tall in the face of adversity, embrace the lessons it offers, and let it fuel your rise. Because at the end of the day, success isn't about avoiding challenges, it's about conquering them. Your journey, your growth, and your triumphs define you far more than any setback ever could. Rise, evolve, and show the world what you're truly made of.